Okay, here we go. Got that?
Jake, what is this?
It's pizza dough. You ever cooked a pizza before?
No, I've never cooked anything before. Did you make this dough?
No. I bought it at the store, actually.
Well, do we have everything for tomorrow? The turkey and everything?
Yeah, we sure do.
I can't believe you know how to cook a turkey.
It's easy. You just take the thing, you stick it in the oven. When it's done, it's brown, and you just leave it there until it's all finished.
Really? That's it?
That's it. There's nothing to it. Now you're gonna learn how to bake a pizza, okay?
Jake.
What?
I'm blind.
Blind? It's just a technicality, actually. We'll just, you're gonna do this, and I'm gonna chop everything, okay?
Yeah. Well, what am I gonna do?
You're going to, just flatten this pizza. I'm gonna have you knead it first here.
Yeah?
You just, like, take it, go like this, bend it around, over. You just keep kneading it like that,
Yeah.
all right? And then we're gonna flatten it out, and then I'm gonna have you put the toppings on it at the end, okay?
You know
Viki, what?
I'm actually having fun.
Good, so am I. So am I, actually. Now, how do you feel about onions and peppers?
Like them.
Good.
Jake,
What's that?
how am I supposed to get this flat?
We're just gonna use a rolling.
What happened?
Nothing happened. I just dropped my stuff, that's all.
Freeze, bozo! Oh, careless with your gun, weren't you? Thought that would get your attention. Now, you are gonna do exactly what I say. You're gonna turn around real slow, and you're gonna put Tina back on the bed. Got it? And if you try anything funny stuff, you are gonna have the worst case of heartburn in the history of the world. Now move.
I knew it. I knew I was right about this.
Donnie, it's not possible.
Oh, it's more than possible. This is Niki Smith's voice on this tape. That's Viki's alter ego. It wasn't Viki that pulled the trigger. It was Niki Smith who shot Johnny D.
Oh, Tina, thank God you are all right.
Yeah, I'm still feeling pretty shaky, but okay.
It was a little close there for a while. When she was defending herself against Johnny, he slugged her.
Oh, it's terrible.
I still can't believe that when I woke up, he was dead.
Tina, come on. Don't get yourself so upset now. I mean, Johnny's not going to hurt you anymore. You know that now.
Honey, what are you doing up?
Oh, I wanted to find out more about what happened upstairs. Hello, Troy. I'm glad you're here.
I'm sorry about what happened in your home, Viki.
Look, I think you should get some more rest. I'll take you back up to the bedroom.
No.
By any chance, would you be up to answering a few questions?
No,
Yes.
Troy, I told you earlier.
I'm fine, Clint. Really, I'm fine. I know I must answer her questions.
I'll tell you what, how about if we excuse ourselves, give you all a little privacy, okay? Good night.
Keep
Good
it way
night.
down, will you, Troy?
I'll make it as easy as possible, Clint.
Tina, what's wrong?
I just had the feeling that you want to talk about our future, and I don't have it in me. Okay? Oh!
Tina, what's the
Oh!
matter? Tina?
Here's what you do when you don't find the rainbows in this time. Here's where you go when it looks like the rain won't end. Don't cry. I'll give you tomorrow. Let me be the one to share it with. And each day that follows, 'cause we only have one life to live.
Jake, are you all right?
Yeah,
What was
fine,
that?
fine. I'm just, I dropped some wood of stuff. Oh.
Oh, well, I'm, ready for the rolling pin.
The rolling pin.
Yep.
Rolling pin. You know, it's getting kind of cold in here. I bet you're freezing, huh?
No, I'm okay, I'm okay.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna go out and get some more wood for the stove. It's outside.
Okay.
And I'll tell you what, here's the rolling pin. Give me your hand, here.
Okay, what am I supposed to do with this?
You just, you roll it out like this. You just go around and, you just do that.
This.
And I'll be right back. Yeah, don't hurt yourself. Come here.
Okay.
I mean, you stay there, that's all.
All right.
gotta get upstairs in that attic, please.
I'm not going anywhere. It's absolutely freezing. I'm starving, and there are spiders up there.
There are no spiders up there. They're dead this time of year.
Well, go and tell that to the 3 or 4 that I saw up there weaving really, really ugly, nasty webs like there was no tomorrow.
Don't worry about it. They're not poisonous.
I hate spiders, whether they are poisonous or not. Now, I'm sorry. I'm freezing, and I'm going to go back into the house and sit next to the stove.
Megan, come on. No. I need this time alone with her, please. I had no idea you were going to be up here.
Well, I had no idea that you were going to be up here. I came here to get away from everything, to clear my head, to learn how to deal with the situation.
Oh, do you think you're going to learn how to deal with the situation by doing this?
If I had my car here, I would leave.
Well, when is Lucky going to come pick you up?
Tomorrow. I'm stuck here, Jake. Okay, look.
What?
I know what you're doing and why you're doing it, and I'm sorry. I don't want to mess things up. I mean, I want Charlotte to get her sight back more than anything in the world.
Well, so do I. Okay, now listen. We'll go back inside, and if we're real careful, real quiet, maybe we can pull this thing off, okay?
Okay, I will be careful. I will be quiet. I don't want to hurt Charlotte. I just want to kill her.
Okay, listen. Shh.
Is that you, Jake?
Yeah, it's me. I got some firewood here, and I'm just gonna put it over by the stove.
Jake?
Yeah, what?
I think I might have done something wrong.
Don't alter egos inhabit the same body?
Yes.
Well, Viki has not been able to move, let alone climb stairs, since the day of her stroke. So if Niki Smith did overtake Viki, would Viki's body be capable of climbing stairs?
Mom, I don't know for a fact what Viki can do or what she can't do, but what I am certain of is what I heard on this tape. Whether you call her Niki or Viki, it doesn't make any difference. She was in Tina's room, and she was the one who pulled the trigger.
Yes. And she did it in self-defense. That's evident. I mean, Johnny was about to abduct Tina, and he was probably going to hurt Viki. Or Niki. Oh, I can't keep calling her Niki, Viki.
But we're both in agreement that we could tell that Viki was in Tina's room tonight.
Well, yes. I mean, the evidence is on the tape.
Yes. So now all I have to do is decide what I'm going to do with the tape.
Oh, well, that's not a very difficult decision, you see. Because we're going to telephone the police.
Are you out of your mind?
You know, what's wrong?
Nothing. I'm going to go upstairs and lie down and I'll be okay in a minute.
Well, Tina, are you talking about some kind of premature labor pain or something?
I don't know. I'll just call Larry later.
Tina? All right, look, that's it. I'm going to take you to the hospital. Come on, let's go. Come on. Let's go.
You gotta tell me.
Don't worry about it. I'll call you.
There are blanks in my memory, Troy.
Well, it'll help me a lot if you could tell me what you do remember. You and Tina were the only ones in the house at the time, right?
Yes. I gave the staff the day off. You know that. And Sheila left when you did. And Kim had the children at Asa's, and I was alone here in the library. And Clint, you were coming home from the Banner, probably.
That's right. Right.
And Cord was not here because, well, he and Tina have been not so good since the wedding, and she went to talk to him, and it did not go well. You saw her when she came back.
Yes, I did.
And I do not remember the exact time, but I was in my wheelchair there, and I could see the foyer from there.
Yes.
And I saw Johnny D come through the front door and go across the hall. I wheeled myself there, but by the time I got to the stairs, he was upstairs already. I did not know what to do, to call the police or to go myself up the stairs. I tried to stand and get out of the chair, but my legs would not go.
Honey, take it easy. Just take it easy. Now, this is too much.
No, Troy must know this. I'm witness.
Take your time, Viki.
I couldn't go upstairs. Did I say that?
Yes, but go on. But take it easy, Viki. Easy does it.
I knew I had to get Johnny out of the house, and I did not know how long it would take police to come, so I tried again to stand and go upstairs, but my legs would not move. They went from under me.
And then?
I blacked out. I do not remember coming in here.
What's the first thing you remember after that?
I walk on the floor, and I wondered how I got here, and my wheelchair was not near.
And the wheelchair?
Was back by the stairs in the hall. How did I do that, Clint? How did I come here without my chair?
Yes, since you only managed 2 steps while you were out in the foyer.
Now, hold it just a minute.
What?
You're making it sound like she's a suspect, Troy.
Well, Viki brought up the question. There's a discrepancy here. I'm just trying to clear it up.
Wait!
No, wait. Troy?
Wait!
Troy, I don't want Viki getting any more upset than she already is.
I must think, please. Please. I remember something. She...
What?
She?
Gabrielle, we've got to phone the police. There's been a murder.
Are you going to tell them about that tape?
Well, yes.
And what do you suppose their first question is going to be?
I think they're going to ask a lot of questions.
Well, the first one's going to be, where did you get that tape?
Just send it to them anonymously.
Mom, listen to me. My voice is on that tape. They're going to be asking me all the questions.
Darling, you didn't shoot the man.
But, Mother, I took evidence from the scene of the crime. It's going to be like opening Pandora's box of questions.
Darling, just tell them you didn't know what you were doing. You weren't thinking clearly. You picked up the tape and left.
With my reputation, that would last about 5 seconds.
Well, what are you going to do? Because withholding evidence is a crime.
First, I'm going to find someone who can erase my voice from this tape without making it obviously blank.
And then you'll send it anonymously?
No, I'm going to hang on to it.
You can't do that!
Mother, this is very potent stuff. If I ever needed ready-made leverage on the Buchanans, this is it. There's also someone else who would value this tape very much.
Who?
Carlo Hesser. I bet he would give up half his fortune to find out who shot his son. But, Mum, you mustn't say a word of this to anyone, because if you do, I'm as good as dead.
Oh, God.
Oh, that's Max.
Sorry I'm late.
Hello, darling.
Well, it's confirmed. Johnny D is dead. He's been murdered.
Viki.
I'm sorry. I thought about Portina then.
But you were about to say you remembered something. Something about a she.
Yes, but I should not have used the word remembered. I meant I figured something out.
What, honey? What?
It may explain some things. I think when I was unconscious on the floor, somebody came through the door and found me there and dragged me in here.
And then went upstairs to shoot Johnny.
Yes.
By any remote chance, did you hear anyone come in the front door?
No, I think not. No.
She just got through telling you she was unconscious.
I know. But the person who came in might have followed Johnny here. The person might have been someone you didn't even know, Viki, who pulled you in here just to get you out of the way.
You mean somebody from Johnny D's background?
It's a possibility. My forensics team is dusting the bedroom upstairs now for fingerprints. As a matter of fact, I better get up there and see how things are going. Thank you, Viki.
Oh, I'm sorry I could not help more.
You were very helpful. I'll come back by later.
Thanks, Troy.
Thanks.
Look, Viki.
No, I cannot rest now. I have to find something out first.
What?
Will you please call Sheila and ask her to come here now?
All right. Why do you have to see Sheila now?
I have to find out if it is possible for me to have gone up the stairs on my own.
Okay, so what are you doing now?
I'm finishing grating up the cheese. She got the dough all nice and flattened out here. I'm gonna have you put on the sauce. That's the next step, okay?
Jake, what
What?
if I miss?
If you miss, then we'll just have ourselves a very dry pizza.
Jake, I'm gonna ruin everything.
No, you're not. Here. Hold on to that. That's the ladle, okay?
Okay. Where's the sauce?
The sauce is right over here.
Okay. Ah,
Hey.
what happened? What'd I do?
Nothing happened. Just,
What's that?
I'm gonna go get some more wood for the stove, okay? I think the fire's gone out again, all right? You just stay right here.
Again?
Yeah, again. You do whatever, okay? You're gonna be all right. Come on.
I'm starving.
Can't you just wait 20 more minutes and the pizza will be done? Maybe?
This isn't gonna work.
What do you mean? It's gotta work. It's got to work.
Look.
What?
I don't mean to be unreasonable here, okay? But I've got eyes, and Charlotte is having a very good time in there. She's falling more and more in love with you.
You're missing the whole point.
Well, then why don't you refresh my memory as to what the point of this whole thing is?
The whole point is that she's not trying to be blind, you know.
Yes, I know.
You know, her blindness is a result of a trauma. Now, I am following the psychiatrist's suggestions to a T. All I'm trying to do is build up some security in her, okay? And then by doing this kind of stuff, making her have fun is good for her at this point. Don't you know that?
Oh, tell me about it.
Okay, I am sorry as hell that we all ended up here at the same time. I didn't mean it to happen.
Okay, look, why don't you just call Lucky, tell him to pick me up here and take me back to Landing?
How am I gonna call Lucky? The phones don't work in there. I can't leave her alone by herself right now.
I can't take much more of this. I'm getting out of here, okay? I'm gonna hitch a ride home. Oh, just shut up.
What are you doing?
If you try and stop me, I am going to scream and blow this whole charade!
You know, Viki, you have been so good at your physical therapy. I don't think there's any physical reason why you can't stand and walk now.
I see.
You know, her muscle tone is excellent.
I don't understand, then.
What?
Why I felt as though my legs could not move. I knew that Johnny was upstairs trying to get to Tina, but when I got out of the wheelchair, I could not walk. I passed out. Why could I not go up the stairs?
I'm not in a position to give you a definite answer, Viki.
Anything will do.
Well, recovery from strokes require psychological strength as well as physical strength.
Well, wait a minute. I'll bet that's what it is.
What do you mean?
Well, Sheila, you stop me if I'm wrong, but...
Okay.
Well, honey, maybe you were so terrified at the possibility of meeting this man face to face that is responsible for your present condition that you couldn't bring yourself into making any movement in his direction.
I was terrified, but I thought I was scared for Tina. What do you think?
Well, in either case, the terror may have stopped you from walking.
No more tonight.
No, I have one more question.
Okay.
If I had been psychologically prepared, could I have walked up the stairs?
Yes, it is possible.
All right, that's the one more question. Now, look, I suggest that we go into the kitchen, fix ourselves some tea, and try to find something to talk about besides the death of Johnny D.
I think it's a great suggestion.
Yes, I suppose so. Thank you for coming by. Will you stay for tea?
You know, I would love to, but I really need to stay by my phone this evening.
Oh, I'm sorry. Maybe we should not have called you out.
Oh, no, that's okay. Any call can go through my service. You know what? Could I use your phone to check in?
Yes.
Okay.
Is something wrong?
No, everything is just fine. Don't you worry.
Well, we'll see you later then.
Okay, I'll just see myself out.
Fine.
Good night, Sheila.
Good night. Do you want me to get that?
Yes, would you please?
Okay. Hello?
Sis, is that you?
Rika? It's for me. Rika, I have been half out of my mind.
I'm really sorry, Sheila.
Are you all right?
Yeah.
So where the hell were you last night?
We got stranded on Lantano Mountain after we went up to warn Dan and Laura about Greg.
Who is we?
Carrie.
Oh,
So it was Carrie that kept you out all night.
you're not
Listening.
You said Carrie. I certainly listened to that. I mean, come on, Rika. How can you get involved with someone like him?
A college dropout who works for that hood, Greg Ellis?
All Carrie did was try to help me help my friend Laura. That's all that occurred. And I called all over town looking for you, and then I thought maybe you were with the Buchanans.
All right.
Well, I'm sorry to say that I may not be able to come home tonight.
Rika! Oh,
Look, I'm sorry. I'm going to have to stay here with Laura at Dan Woleck's apartment.
what are you getting yourself mixed up in?
I'm not mixed up in anything. I'm just trying to help a friend, that's all.
Rika, I don't know.
Look, I'm really sorry, but I have to do this, okay? I'll explain to you the whole story when I see you.
And when will that be?
Tomorrow, for sure.
All right. Good night.
Good night. I love you.
Rika, I'm really sorry to get you involved in all this.
It's all right. She'll understand when I explain it to her.
Rika, I appreciate you sticking with Laura. I really do. What I want to do right now is call your lawyer about the divorce proceedings. And I also want to find out more about the restraining order, okay, honey? And tomorrow I'll deal with Greg.
I wish that we didn't...
I know, honey, I know. But this is the way we have to go.
Dan, if you need witnesses that Greg tried to set fire to the cabin, you got him.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yes, you do. You know, I'm afraid Greg might just go off the deep end and really try to hurt you, and it's going to be worse than...
Look, honey, I can handle him. Believe me.
The guy tried to kill me, too. And now, I'm after him.
It's cool, man. We got him. We got him. No problem.
What would you think if I came up with an idea to keep Greg away from Laura?
Well, I would say, okay. Let's hear it.
So it's the patient's lack of energy that's got me worried.
That worries me, too.
She's in big pain here. Nancy, get a gurney right away, please.
I'm having contractions.
Is there any bleeding? All right, let's get her on the gurney. Take it easy. Take it easy. That's it. All right. All right, let's get her moved into the examining room. Oh, I want a blood count, check for vital signs. Set up an IV and fetal monitor.
Yes, doctor.
Tina, don't worry. You're going to be all right. You're going to be fine, Tina.
Courtney, you're going to have to wait here. Don't worry. We're going to do everything we can for this.
Oh, my baby!
And Tina didn't even hear the shot that killed Johnny.
No, she was unconscious.
And Viki was the only one in the house?
Yep, you got it.
I'm surprised they don't consider her a suspect.
Oh, come on, she can't go up and down the stairs.
Yes, that's right. But I forgot about that. And, you know, it's a good thing that a lot of other people know that, because otherwise she would have a very good motive to kill Johnny.
Oh, I wouldn't exactly say that, darling.
Well, Mom, I'm amongst family here. I'm only stating something that I think is very obvious to most people.
Anybody want a cup of coffee?
Oh, I'd love a cup of coffee, darling.
Okay, Julia?
No, I've got to go, actually.
Oh, well, listen.
See you later.
Good night.
Now, look. You do whatever you have to do to get that voice of yours off the tape. And then you get it to the police, anonymously or somehow.
What tape?
Don't do that.
Do what?
Play that little game with me.
This is not a game, and I hope that you don't forget that.
I wish I didn't have anything to do with this.
You don't.
But I know about it. I wish I didn't even know.
I'm not going to betray you, Mum.
It doesn't make me feel better.
I'm sorry. It's the best I can do right now. Goodbye.
Good night.
Here you are.
Oh, that looks good.
It's a spot.
Ah, yes.
You know, I can't get Cord off of my mind.
I know. I can't possibly imagine what he must be going through right now.
You know, we had a pretty heart-to-heart talk earlier.
Oh? About Tina? Has he got over her yet?
Yeah, we talked about that.
Let's see. Cord would be your cousin, wouldn't he?
Yeah? So what?
Well, to some people, that's important news.
Like you.
And it should be to you, too.
Yeah.
Oh, go on. Tell me what else you and Cord talked about.
Well, you know, I tried to convince him to go back to Tina and stay with her.
He did?
Yep. But you know what? He really loves her. And that's why, I mean, the minute he heard that she was in some possible danger, he just ran right back to Landfair.
Mm-hmm. Do you think it was the power of love?
Now, Mrs. Holden, that doesn't sound quite like you.
I beg your pardon. I believe in the power of love. In fact, I think it can make certain people do just about anything.
Hello, Cord.
Hi, Tina. You still in a lot of pain?
Contractions have stopped, and there's been no harm to the fetus. We want to keep her here overnight just for observation.
That's probably a good idea.
Getting a room ready for her, but you can stay here until you're ready to be moved.
Okay.
Whatever you think is best.
I'd like you to stop by admitting too, Cord. There's some forms you need to fill out.
Sure, no problem. Listen, Larry, thank you for...
Oh, it's all right. Anytime. You take care, kiddo. I'll see you later.
Thanks, Larry.
Okay.
We'll see you.
Yeah.
Sorry I scared you like that.
Hey, Tina, come on. You're the one who was in a lot of pain, right?
Something really weird happened here, Cord. In between the waves of pain, all I could think about was my baby. I kept thinking that the baby would be hurting too, and I don't understand it.
What's so difficult to understand?
Well, it's just that I thought that I just never wanted the baby. And then the moment that I thought that I might lose it, everything changed. I loved the baby and I wanted the baby. And I was afraid I was gonna lose it. Cord. Were you hoping that I would lose the baby?
Megan, you are the most important thing in my life to me. I don't ever want to let you out of my sight again.
So what are we gonna do? I wasn't really gonna try and hitch a ride home. I just was gonna try and find a place to go and call Lucky and get him to pick me up. I'm not trying to mess things up for you.
It's okay, it's okay. Lucky's probably not even home, but he's probably out with Gloria or something. I know this is a pain. We can put you through this.
Couldn't I just stand real near that stove?
Sure. Actually, give me a kiss. Give me a kiss that'll last me through the night.
All right, I can handle anything now.
Okay. All right, I got some firewood, Charlotte.
Jake, I'm over here. It's getting kind of cold in here, so I thought that maybe you could take down the bed and we could have our pizza under the covers.
Okay. Let's get you comfortable. Let's get you sitting up. Oh, sorry. Get you sitting up straight here. I didn't mean that. You all right?
Fine.
Okay.
Okay.
Here,
Okay.
everything okay?
Everything's okay.
I'm gonna use a kitchen towel for a napkin. You'll probably need
Yeah,
that, don't
definitely
you
need
think?
that. So,
Okay, here we I'll put it right down here. And here's the pizza.
smells good.
Here, your hands. There it is. Why don't you give it a taste?
Okay.
All right, open up. Good?
It's delicious.
Good.
I can't believe I made this all by myself. Well, almost.
No, see, you got the touch, Charlotte. You got the touch. That's all it took. Here,
But
hold on.
thank you. You know, I couldn't even boil water. And now I'm blind and I've just made a pizza. I mean, this is wild. Jake. This has been one of the happiest days of my life.
Me too. Me too.
Well, do you have your pizza?
Yeah, I got a slice right over here.
Well, come on. Dig in.
Okay. Here. Bon appetit. Good.
You know, Tina, sometimes I wonder if you know what I'm about at all. Do you seriously wonder if I was wishing any harm on your child?
Sorry. Well, thank you for coming through for me tonight.
Anyone would have done the same in the circumstances, Tina.
Yeah, well, you could have abandoned me. Cord, look, I know I gotta face my own life, you know? I know I gotta take it like it is, and, I can do it. I can have this baby on my own, and I can take care of CJ and this baby and love them both. Look, if you don't want to stay here till I get my room,
Tina,
you
why
don't
don't
have
you just
to.
close your eyes, all right, and rest for a little bit before they move you? It might be a good idea.
Well, I'm afraid if I close my eyes that I'm gonna be all alone.
Well, you're not going to be alone, Tina, because I'm going to be here.
Not if my eyes are closed.
Look, I don't know where we go from here. All right? I can't make you any promises right now. But I will go so far as to say that I will see you through this pregnancy. I will help you through it.
That makes me feel a lot better.
Good. Good.
Cord.
What?
Who shot Johnny?
I don't know, Tina. Troy's gonna try to figure that out. When I called Viki and Clint, Troy was still there. Don't worry, they'll find who did it.
I'm really glad that my baby's gonna be free of him. That the baby can have a good life now.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. But I think this light is getting your eyes. Let me... Do you need any privacy, too? I'm going to run down to administration and take care of that paperwork. Then I'm going to go home and then check out the situation there. I'll come by to see you tomorrow, and if Larry will release you, then I'll bring you home.
Yeah, home. Not for long.
Excuse me?
I'm sorry, Cord. Everything's gonna be fine. I'll see you tomorrow.
Yes. Tomorrow. Get some rest, huh?
Everything's gonna be okay. I love you. Laura?
No, Tina. It's not cord.
Carlo, what are you doing here?
I had to come here to identify my murdered son. Discuss the autopsy details. I haven't told Charlotte about this tragedy. I need to give her a chance to regain her eyesight. Then I heard you're frightened. Don't be. I don't blame you in any way for Johnny's death.
Carlo, I don't know what to say. But I'm sorry. For you.
Are you all right? Is the baby...
The baby's okay. I had premature contractions, but everything's under control.
It would have been unbearable had the child been hurt. If you had lost it...
No.
You are frightened of me. My only hope for the future is Johnny's child inside you. My grandchild. Please, forgive me. I'm still in shock. The child is there. And I promise you this. I won't abandon you. The baby is a Hesser.
You know, I hate to admit this.
Mm-hmm.
But you're right about one thing.
I am.
Mm-hmm. I'm beginning to care about the Buchanan family. I mean, I still can't stomach the old buzzard, but I do care about Viki. And I'm going to do anything I can to help Tina and Cord go through these days ahead.
Whenever I think of Tina and Cord, I get terribly sad.
Well, perhaps there's something you can do to help. You never know.
Perhaps there is, but you know, it's your help that your family needs now.
My family.
Darling, I'm sorry it took a tragedy for you to accept that you're a Buchanan. And although you're not fond of your father, that really doesn't matter right now. Because your family is going to need you very much.
I didn't mean to bother you with this, Viki. I could have told Clint. But I thought you might be interested in the results of the investigation so far.
Well, we sure would.
Yes, we would appreciate hearing it.
Well, the murder weapon, it turns out, was unregistered, and someone had taken the time to wipe all the prints off of the gun. And although the rest of the bedroom was filled with prints, someone had removed all the prints from the telephone, too. From that, I would deduce that the 911 call was made from the bedroom.
That would be the person who followed Johnny here.
Yes, and that person had to be a woman.
Woman?
It was a woman who called 911. And one other interesting item.
What is that?
There was no tape in the tape recorder in the bedroom. And it, too, had been wiped clean. Except for one partial print. That particular print may lead us to Johnny D's killer.
Tomorrow, Sister Steve takes on the mob to prove a young priest innocent of murder on a Father Dowling movie special.